Hi guys, Samantha here and welcome to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I am so excited to participate in Keeyuh's biggest collab in YouTube history for The Sims, maybe even in general, and I'm just excited that she invited me to participate. And yeah, so today we're going to be doing a Create a Sim video on, I guess this particular Sim that I created is kind of like this insider. She lives in San Francisco. She's just like fabulous, and honestly, if there was like Sex and the City for Sims, she would definitely be one of those those characters on that show. But anyway, so I'm just getting started right now, just trying to like get the base of her eyes and her mouth and all that good stuff. But you know, Sims has been something that's been very near and dear to me in my heart for a super duper long time. I've been basically playing Sims since Sims 1, and I kind of got into it. I don't even remember how I ran across it the first time, but I kind of got into it just based on the fact that to me it feels like virtual Barbie dolls, and I'm a big Barbie doll fan. Even right now in my old age, I still love Barbies, and to me, being able to act out scenarios and kind of live vicariously through these little I guess virtual people on the screen, and kind of like make all these different characters and scenarios and throw them in different little, you know, aspects in their life or just conditions or whatever, and just kind of see how they go, to me is just like so much fun. So especially with the dressing and stuff, like the custom content and just hairstyles and all that type of stuff, to me it's just like the epitome of the ultimate virtual Barbie doll. And that's pretty much how I got into Sims. And the first Sims game I ever played was Sims 1. I don't even think I played it as soon as it came out. I think I didn't catch up with it until like maybe a year or so after it had started. And like I said, I think it was something maybe I just ran across at the store and was like, what is this? And I grabbed the disc, and it was on ever since then. I've had every single Sims game since then, and I've pretty much got almost every single expansion pack. Maybe for Sims 2 I probably didn't, and for Sims 3 I'm sure I got all of the major packs, maybe not so much the stuff packs. So you know, it's definitely a big part of my gaming, I guess, experience, so to speak. And as far as Create a Sim goes, like with this particular character, I was playing around with the hairstyles. I wanted to give her something that was a little bit different, some different colors. And this particular hairstyle, I had never played around with the swatches before, and was shocked when I started going through the swatches and was like, they got some really pretty colors there. But then of course I saw this short hairstyle, and I was like, well, baby girl could rock this short hairstyle. So I was tempted to give her the short, and I was tempted to give her the long. I ended up opting for the long, but truth be told, if I ever played with this character in real life, she probably would flip a couple different hairstyles, because it's, you know, she could just throw a wig on. She could just put her wig cap on, throw that short one in on, or have her regular hair just let it be long. But she's a stunning Sim. I felt like any type of hairstyle I put on her was absolutely beautiful. But I think my favorite part of Create a Sim, as far as creating Sims in general, would definitely be the outfits, because I feel like with hair, after I figure out the type of personality I want to give a Sim, does she rock short hair, does she rock long hair, is she a curly girl, is she straight, you know, does she like a side swoop, does she have a side shave, just whatever. I feel like hair is done, but with clothes you could kind of like create the personality. You could create like the scene that she might be in, just like her whole story, just based on her clothing. So to me, I feel like personality and everything shapes when it gets into the actual clothing aspect of it, and then being able to accessorize with the shoes, earrings, bracelets, necklace, nails, just makeup, everything. To me, clothing is definitely my favorite part of Create a Sim, and I probably spend more time shopping for clothes. As a matter of fact, I know I do. I spend way more time shopping for clothes, and even probably like as many items I have in my mods folder, I probably have way more clothing than I have anything else. And you know, so then to me, I also like looking at trends that's going on right now in the time frame that we're in, or looking at luxury brands and trying to like find custom content that kind of matches that. And also I like playing around with different patterns and colors, and just kind of like thinking outside the box and doing something different. I just absolutely love that. So to me, the clothing is my favorite part of the Create a Sim mode. Now the funny thing is, as we're going through like hairs and all that type of stuff, You know, I get asked this question quite a bit, like whether I am a Maxis match girl or or an alpha girl. And I tell people all the time, I teeter-totter between them both. And I think sometimes you have Sims that, to me, I guess all my Sims like speak to me to a certain degree, and I feel like they all have like their own little personality. They all have their own little thing going on. And so to me, I feel like if that Sim is a Maxis Sim, she kind of like exudes that. And then I would just stick with like Maxis match hair, Maxis match clothing, even though I probably do more Maxis match clothing than anything, because for my game aesthetic I prefer it. But as far as hair goes, I do kind of play around with alpha and Maxis. But for Ebony here, I felt like she looked absolutely stunning with the alpha hair, so we ended up going for that. But honestly, I kind of go back and forth between the two, and it really depends on the creator. As far as alpha goes, I'm a huge fan of Nightcrawler. And honestly, I can't think of anybody else right now, but for sure Nightcrawler. And there's a handful more that I am just huge fans of. Nightcrawler is the first thing that popped in my head, because to me they're just like the epitome of alpha CC. I love everything that they do. But there's definitely a couple more that I look for, but I can't think of their names right now. But so, you know, you have your creators that you fall in love with, and you kind of just like stick with those. And it doesn't matter really when I see like Nightcrawler, for example, when they download or when they upload CC to download. That sounds crazy. When they upload CC for me to download, I pretty much just grab it, even if I feel like I don't need it, because I always know I won't be disappointed. So for me, it's like they're the epitome of alpha CC for hair, and I kind of just go with it. But for Maxis Match, there are a couple of creators that I love for Maxis Match, but again, it just depends on the Sim and the aesthetic of that Sim. I know that sounds crazy, but in my gameplay, like, I'm not kidding you guys, when I have certain Sims that I feel like they're just Maxis Match Sims, I just put them in Maxis Match. And then I have some that can rock alpha all day long, and I just stick them in alpha. So I kind of teeter-totter. I'm not one way or the other. I'm not team this way, team that way. I just kind of like just rock with whatever, you know, it goes for that particular time. But and you know, to sum up all the questions that we were supposed to answer for this video, my favorite thing about The Sims in general, again, is just being able to me, it's like an escape. I like the fact that if times are kind of difficult, or I'm just like in my feelings or in my brain or in my head too much, I could always just sit down with a game of The Sims, and not only can you build, you can create characters. Like I even dabble in a couple of custom content making, nothing serious. And to me, the fact that you can do so many things with one game, and you could just be very creative and kind of like have a way to escape from real life, you know, to me, that to me, it makes a big difference. So that's mostly the reason why I like Sims, is because it does give me an opportunity to have like an escape. And there's so many different things you could do in it. You can play Sims and just always do create a Sim and be good. You could just have a whole bunch of Sims that you've created and be good. Or you could be like some people that I follow on YouTube. All they do is build. They don't even play the game. They just build. They, you know, they download custom content for their builds, and, you know, they just do like all sorts of builds, whether it's houses, restaurants, just whatever. And that's how they play their game. And then you have some people that do storytelling, and then you have some people that I've seen on Tumblr that's all they do is storytelling, and they have like almost like words and stuff, like a story, like literally like a storybook, and they've told like a whole story about these Sims lives. And then you got some people that do the machinima making, and they make their own series and movies and stuff. And that's one reason why I love The Sims, is because you could be any type of game player with The Sims and enjoy it, you know, whether you're a builder, story creator, game player, you know, and just with all the mods and stuff and things of that nature, you can just kind of like cater the game to the way you'd want it. And yeah, so that's like one of my favorite things about The Sims in general. Is just, it's like really a game that encompasses any type of player. And the community is so wonderful. We all are kind of very welcoming. We definitely stick together. We kind of help each other out. And I feel like there's been a handful of other gaming communities that I've been participating in just over the years or what have you. And I feel like The Sims has always been one that has been pretty welcoming. And we just have like a good support with the modders, with the developers, and just things of that nature. And even with the audience, the people that watch, you know, your YouTube channels, or just if they're on your Tumblr, they're following you on your custom content, just whatever. I just feel like everybody's just very supportive of just making the game generally all around just a really good game to play. So anyway, enough of all the formalities. I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself if you are new to the channel. So I am just basically a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 children, a 13-year-old a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old. And we currently live in Anchorage, Alaska, which is a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But but pretty much on my channel, I kind of specialize definitely in simulation type games. One of my biggest games that I probably play is SimCity Build It, and of course this game, Sims 4, but I like to dabble in a couple of different little console games. Like I do a little Twitch streaming. I also mod the GTA 5, and so I'll play that on the channel, as well as Planet Coaster, House Flipper, just pretty much anything and you name it. And when I'm not gaming or hanging out with my kids, which is majority of the time, I do like to do like a little crafting and sewing, constantly sewing like my kids' cosplay costumes, and I have like years and years and years of doing that, and I guess just kind of like being crafty with my hands and things of that nature. So anyway, let's get on back to the cast. Just wanted to give you guys like a little, I guess, information about myself, but I'm playing around with outfits. Speaking of my favorite part of Creative Sim, because I just downloaded these suspender pants, and oh my gosh, how I want these in real life. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. But the only problem with them is they have these suspenders and they kind of mess up with every shirt that I was putting on. So I was kind of trying to play around with like different little outfits like you could put on. Accessory jackets is like my favorite thing to download. If you haven't got accessory jackets, what are you doing with your life? Because it could really make a difference in an outfit. You could just kind of like have from like drab to like, you know, fab for lack of better words. Or better yet, now that we have seasons, something that I like to do is like have the seasonal outfit be pretty much their everyday outfit, but throw a jacket or a coat on with it. And so that way when they come inside their house or they're taking off their, if they do it, sometimes I haven't seen Sims when they walk into a building, they flip from their cold to their everyday. But then it's a little bit more realistic because they've taken their jacket off and they just have on their certain outfit that they had on underneath it. So it's custom, as far as custom content shopping, that is definitely one of my favorite things to grab, is like accessory jackets and things of that nature. But I love camouflage. It's like one of my favorite prints. If you look in my closet, I got a ton of camouflage stuff, y'all, and I'm not even too ashamed to even admit it. But I don't know why whenever I'm doing like casts and stuff with my Sims or Creative Sim, I always have to make them walk to see how the outfits look, because I'm always like, if it looks like she looks good while she's walking in it, then it's a winner. So I'm always making them walk. That's just like one of my little things that I like to do in order to see if an outfit is a winner or not. And then I ran across these jean pants. Like, y'all, speaking of which, this girl was so fabulous in almost everything I gave her. She ended up getting 4 everyday outfits, and all of them are just fabulous. Okay, and here we go with more camouflage pants. But y'all, I try my hardest to say, you know what, Samantha, you have to walk away from the camouflage from time to time. But like I was saying, you guys, she's like a city girl, and I feel like very like, to me, that's very fashion forward. Like these little it puts like a twist on camouflage, where they're kind of like, I don't even know how to describe them, but those straps and everything and the little pockets, I just know when I fell in love when I saw this particular piece of custom content, I like fell in love with it. And again, I want those in real life as well. If you guys ever see those anywhere, just hit me up, okay? Like, for real, because when I tell you, I would not mind every single pair that those swatches come in. I wouldn't mind every single one. But trying to play around with different things that I could do, and there's like a handful of outfits you can do with this. You could do like a little Lucy top, and then like do the little bottom, the camouflage, or just whatever. So because I did those pants in camouflage, I was like, it's probably a good idea that I do another pair of pants in something else, because I really wanted to use these suspender pants, and ended up going for these. I think the print and everything on those is really nice. So one thing I'm kind of lacking in, and I need to do some more of, is some custom content shopping for makeup, because one of the things I find a little bit difficult when you're dealing with Sims of color is finding makeup that fits everybody. Thankfully, we have a couple pieces that do really good with Sims of color, but we have some that just don't at all. Keep in mind that. But I would love to find makeup that can work for any skin tone. So it's not like you have to have certain makeup in your game for this skin tone or for that skin tone. And if you're like me, even though I disable CC for random, every once in a while someone will pop up in my game with some highlighter or some yellow lipstick, and I'm like, that's not supposed to be for you. You know. But anyway, so I just wish that I need to do some more CC shopping when it comes to makeup. And even though her hair is long, there was not very much jewelry I could put on her, or you could see it outside of her hair. So I tried to do all big hoops or something that was a little bit exaggerated, so that way you could see it in the middle, like from her hair. because when you have hair that covers their ears, you just really can't see everything like how you would want to see. But you know, I do like this outfit a lot, and I was kind of playing around putting some more necklaces and stuff. I like wearing long necklaces like that, but none of them really worked to my liking, so I think I ended up not even doing anything at all. And y'all, another thing too, when I'm creating a sim, I bounce back and forth. I'll probably go from outfit 4 to outfit 1 to swimwear, back to outfit 2, back to outfit 1, and especially because when you're going in cast and you're going through all your clothing, sometimes you might run across a piece and you'd be like, wait a minute, that looks better on that outfit. Then you go switch it back over there and put it back where it was. So trying to find something that works with these this jean skirt that I absolutely love. I have never used this jean skirt before, and I'm like, what was I thinking? Because it is absolutely fabulous. But this is where CC jackets come in handy, y'all, because I like the idea of the skirt, and I wanted to get a top that could show off that the belt, because I felt like every top I was putting on it was covering up the belt, and it just was like, no, I really want something that can showcase that belt. So I ended up putting a jean jacket on with it once I found a shirt that I liked, and I think it came out really cute. Like I said, I could just see her in San Myshuno. Or better yet, y'all, speaking of the new the new expansion pack that we're getting, you know, I just thought about that. Like, she would be fabulous for that area too, because I could just see her just walking the streets being like her fine celebrity self and have all this stuff paparazzi. Like, maybe she'd be one of those little fashionista sims that's going to be coming along with the new career and everything. But anyway, so I'm just playing around with all this stuff, and this is the jean jacket that I decided to go for, but it was glitching really badly. But I like white. I like white jean jackets with like jeans. You get what I'm saying? Like the blue jeans. I don't know what it is about that combination. I just feel like it looks really, I don't even know, like it looks really, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but to me, I just like the combination. So I ended up trying to go for something like that. And again, those accessory jackets, go get you some. And speaking of which, if you guys need some recommendations for some, hit me up in the comment box, because I'll definitely point you in the right direction. Because like I said, I'm always looking for accessory jackets and stuff like that. I have quite a bit in my game. So anyway, just trying to find the right top to go with it. I kind of wanted to bring that red in from the belt, but some of the reds I found just didn't work out for me. But being that we were doing that white jacket, I didn't want to do a white shirt, so I ended up doing, look at all those accessory jackets, y'all. I'm giving it all to you, but I ended up opting to do the white one, and I think it looks really nice in the end. And of course, you got to do the nails. You got to always stop you always got to, the last final touch on your sims is do the nails, because if not, I don't know, like I feel like nails, if your sims don't have nails, they're incomplete. But the funny thing is, I don't even wear a lot of nails in real life. Like some days I go weeks without getting my nails done, and then, you know, then I go through spurts where I'm going every week. But anyway, playing around with the shoes, I wanted to give her something dramatic on her bottom, so I ended up going for some little strappy sandals that go up, I guess, to the thigh area, if I remember correctly. So anyway, I really like this outfit. Like, I would love this outfit in real life. But yeah, there are the shoes right there. So not to the thigh, to the calf, but I like how it came out. Very pretty. And I kind of was playing around with her makeup, trying to do different makeup looks for every outfit, because I just wanted her to have, you know, different looks as opposed to just the same makeup, because sometimes I get lazy when it comes to makeup, and that's probably also because I don't have a lot of makeup and I end up using the same stuff over and over, you know, the safe stuff that always works. And so a lot of times I'll just do like one good makeup, and then that'll be the makeup they wear with all their outfits. But with her, because I was trying to make her be like a fashionista and an insider, I wanted to make sure she had a different look. Like, you saw her on Monday and she looked different than she did on Tuesday, that she looked on Wednesday, and then when you saw her Saturday in the club, you was like, is that Ebony? That's the type of look I wanted to make sure she had, because I was just like, she needs to be on point at all times. And I mean, like, if she's going to the grocery store or what have you. I actually thought about putting gloves on with this outfit, because I thought that that'd be so different, but I changed my mind. But I have these meshy net gloves that I thought might be kind of cute with this outfit, but it's not practical. Like, can you imagine you're like trying to do stuff and you got these meshy net gloves on? They're straight for like taking pictures in, but if you're trying to walk around and, you know, go get you a cup of coffee or go pick up some groceries or put gas in your car, you can't be doing all of that with the even if you like go out like to a club or whatever, and people are like trying to say hey to you, and you giving hugs, and people's snagging your gloves on the earrings or whatever, this is not a good look. But anyway, I did use some custom trait for hers. I gave her the clubber, the insider, and the dance machine. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, this is the video is going to be wrapped up. I love her outfits. Hopefully you guys do too as well. And there'll be some screenshots at the end. And if you haven't already, don't forget to thumbs up the video, comment, and let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment box. And subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you, Keeyuh, again for allowing me to participate in this this collaboration. And I'll see you guys next time.